your stomach before you go to bed, but not anything that's necessarily terribly heavy. That's where sometimes the having a little bit of like a rice cake and peanut butter, like one rice cake and maybe some peanut butter. You know, if it looks like it's too much, it probably is, right? And you're gonna slide some off. But having a little bit of something before you go to bed, especially if you're running late and don't make it to work in the morning or what have you. That's really important how you feel before your practices. But as far as that goes, I don't think. I think it's inconclusive.
I think a lot of the nutrient timing for you guys is definitely going to be different than your average person as well. And when you're hearing information like that, it's usually geared towards like your average Joe. You know, day job at an office, you know, maybe slightly active or more sedentary that's trying to lose weight. And that's why they say that, because if you can set like a time for yourself to not eat after that, you cut off certain hours of the day that you're not eating, and you start that like fasting state of overnight a little bit earlier. But that's not really the case for you guys, and your schedules are very different, and you might be practicing in the morning and then having night games or something like that. So you really want to do more timing according to when you're working out, as opposed to when you're sleeping at night. So if that makes sense.
And listen to what your body's telling you. If you are hungry and you're really hungry and you want something like a piece of fruit or something like that, have it. Before that, you know, I don't suggest. I think, you know, on some real talk, if you are going out and you're out at night, you know what I'm saying, and you're eating pizza and then going to bed, that's probably not a good strategy, nutrition-wise, right? But, you know, if you're having a little bit of a bedtime snack, that's more than acceptable.
Is there like a way, a specific way, maybe something before
I mean, it's a good question. It's a really good question. I would say big one is make sure that you're hydrated. You know, because if you haven't been drinking all day and you're craving eating something, it could be because your body's looking for the water that's in certain foods. So make sure you're hydrated. Like if you feel like you just ate and you're sitting around doing homework and you're like, man, I really want like a candy bar or something. Like that might be bored eating. Think, when was the last time I ate? How much did I eat? Was it a complete meal? How much working out did I do today? Do I really need a little bit more food? Let me have a glass of water or some seltzer or something. And a half hour later, are you still like, is your stomach starting to growl? Go get a snack. You know, maybe not candy. Maybe, you know, some fruit and a cheese stick or something. You know. If it's like a bag of chips and no one just nom on the chips, right? That's probably mindless eating. Make it planned.
One tool for that is to use like a stoplight, right? So if you're hungry and you're not sure like what to have, or if you know you don't know if it should be a piece of food or if like maybe this is the time for the candy bar or whatever, use a stoplight. You know, look at the food and like what's your automatic response to it. If it's a red light, don't eat it. If it's a green light, go for it. You know, listen to your body. You guys, you know, it's a different. Don't listen to what's in the magazines as far as like what is it, Women's Health magazine or Muscle and Fitness, okay? Let's listen to what your body, what your coach is, and what we're saying.
So we have a half hour left, and we had planned to go into the dining hall with you guys and just walk around. But I would say if you still have questions, we're happy to stay and continue doing a discussion with you. Or if you would prefer a tour of what to eat, if you know, or if you feel like you have a handle on it from these examples. So just throwing it out there before we absolutely run out of time. What the consensus is. Do you have more questions? Would you rather chat?
Would you like to go take a look in the dining hall and see what other choices might come up with us there? Kind of like
Maybe you don't care.
I have one quick question as far as like frequency
Yeah.
for how often. No, I'm sorry. For how often they should be eating.
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I've always been taught, even as a student athlete, I was taught you should break up your day into like 6 smaller meals. Or you know, 3 big meals, but make sure you're having snacks to keep your metabolism, to keep yourself so you're not going hungry, so your stomach's not growling. So what's your advice on that? Because I don't know if I feel like we've got a good mix of kids where we've got some that just eat maybe 2 meals a day, maybe 1 if we're lucky. We got some kids that snack a lot. So what's your advice on that?
I would say 1 meal a day is absolutely not enough. 2 even, absolutely not enough. But everybody is different. Everybody's different.
There's a couple.
I personally like the 3 bigger meals and the 2 to 3 snacks around practice time kind of thing. I don't know, Katie, do you have a specific?
Yeah, so I think, like, having a standard schedule is important. Having like 3 bigger meals and then 2 snacks or 3 snacks for the rest of your schedule. But if you skip a snack, it's not the end of the world, too, you know? So I think, you can't be too rigid, like it's good to have a plan, but you don't want to be too rigid in that plan, so that if you miss a meal, you feel like you have to make it up in the next one. But I think what's really important is that you're not, the reason why people suggest snacks or the several small meals in a day is so that you don't overeat at any one particular meal. Because that makes your body respond differently. Your body does respond differently to a large amount of food. And also, if you let yourself go too long in between meals, you're going to start craving some of the less healthier foods. So I think having a structure and sticking to a schedule that works for you, but when somebody tells you 6 small meals a day, and then you're trying to do the food prep and the packing, and sometimes it's just not that realistic. So I think that would be one of the reasons for cafeteria and see what you guys can grab and carry more portable in there. But to answer the question, I think smaller amounts throughout the day is better than 1 large one or 2 large ones.
So to verify, 1 to 2 meals a day is not enough, correct?
Not
Thank you.
enough.
Okay.
No, especially not for an athlete.
Okay.
And if you're reading or hearing anything about that intermittent fasting, which is bull. No.
It's not for athletes.
It's not, yeah. So, because that's what they would do. They would do like a 2 meals in an 8-hour window, and then, and there are people that like purposely try to do that. You want to be eating.
Can you talk a little bit about what they should be drinking? Like
Water.
Like what other options if they're getting sick of water that they can drink that would be good for them?
Yeah,
In terms
you can definitely do like you can put fruit in your water, so you can do lemon, lime, orange slices, strawberries, anything you think of. They have those fancy infuser bottles now, but really you can just dump fruit in your glass, whatever you want to do. I love flavored seltzers, like sugar-free flavored seltzers when I get really bored and I feel like I want like something like a soda. Again, a soda, a beer every now and again is not going to kill you and completely derail your training, but it's when it's a daily habit that it becomes a problem, and those are calories that get in the way of eating all of this that you can actually use. So, I don't know, any other unsweetened iced tea,
You
coffee,
can buy
teas?
on-the-go packets too. They're not necessarily the healthiest thing because they are pretty synthetic, so to speak. But if you need a break from water or iced tea or something like that, you can get like the Crystal Light packets that are not aspartame, but sucralose or whatever. Or just not calorie laden. They may not be the healthiest option, but they're not calorie laden.
And during a game, because someone was asking about Gatorade when we were doing this activity, during a game, a sports drink or any like a sugary drink is perfectly fine, especially if you need a carbohydrate source and you haven't eaten or done anything else. So it's not forbidden, but the time to have like those sports drinks would be directly before or during your game. That's also something if you're, like I know when I have to do intense exercise, sometimes I don't want water and craving something else, and that's because I'm a little bit low on my carbohydrates and low on my electrolytes. So these sports drinks also provide you with sodium, potassium, and magnesium. So that's going to help your hydration balance as well, not just for the with the fuel.
You can always cut yearly water.
Yeah. No, but I agree.
Julie, you had a question?
Oh, just like differences in like, is that like,
There's like, I feel like it's mixed on if coffee's actually dehydrating or not. It is a diuretic, so it will make you urinate more, but which could then dehydrate you if you're not replenishing. But keep in mind that coffee is made from water and coffee grounds, so there is water content to it. And if you're drinking enough water throughout the day, it shouldn't be a problem. Again, as we spoke about, if you're monitoring the color of your urine, you know, the guidelines say 400 milligrams of coffee a day, I think is what it is, which is like 12 ounces, you know, like Starbucks cup. You know, if you're, you know, you just, caffeine is a stimulant as well, so you can get jitters, you can get some neurological effects, and it can actually make you more tired in the long run if you're overdoing it. So I would say 1 to 2 small cups of coffee a day is not a problem, but maybe we should start based on your face, based on the smile you're giving me, maybe we should take the portions down if you want, and then break, you know, if you feel like you need coffee twice a day, do a few smaller ones.
but it's not like a session where it's just like it's not like taking like 25 minutes.
Oh, like nutrient absorption.
What are you putting in your coffee?
Yeah, you're fine.
But if it's making you not hungry, if the caffeine is making you not hungry. In a way, it's nutrition.
But it's not unless you're having that instead of like a smoothie, it's not replacing. It's when you're doing like a sports drink or a soda or alcohol or like a pizza instead of like a nice meal, that's when you're wasting your calories. Really, yeah. But the coffee, no. As long as it's not like you're loading it up with cream and sugar. You know, you could put, you know, you put a little milk, 1 sugar, something like that, but you just don't go crazy.
I think they need to get out. So
Okay.
we go to,
Let's
cause
do it.
that's literally where they eat on campus. I think it'd be really good if
Yeah.
you guys could go over that